Hey everyone, Jason here. I'm gonna make a little video for you guys, talk a little bit off the cuff about a few things. Happy Friday, happy St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day was yesterday. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. And actually I'm filming this on St. Patrick's Day. I'm here at school, so when you're in a school, you gotta wear green or else you're gonna get pinched. So that's no good. So I had to make sure I had a green shirt on today. So hopefully your St. Patrick's Day was good. Hopefully you fit some bangers and mash or some Guinness or some green beer into your macros today. And hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you enjoy yourself today on Friday and you have a wonderful weekend. Things are going pretty good right now, all things considered, on the business side of things, and me as well personally on the school side of things. We are nearing the middle of March. My birthday is next Saturday. I like Scotch beef jerky and flavored coffee if you're interested. Things are going really well. Things are snowballing. We're gaining some momentum. Readership is up. You might notice that we got a new server. Our old server was a shared server. It was pretty slow. Pages crashed from time to time. And our new server is way faster, lightning fast. And it's really improved readership and hopefully enhanced the reader experience for you. Because that's really what the blog is all about. The blog is for you. And it's free information. And I definitely adhere to the philosophy. You're going to give away free stuff to almost everybody. And if you can get 1% of the people that cross your path to purchase something for you, to sign up for services or a product or whatever, you're going to be wildly successful. And that's what I do. And I understand that that's the name of the game in the blogging and the online world. And I hope that you found value in it. Just shoot me a note and let me know if you're getting fantastic results from all the freebies. Just let me know. And that's enough to make me smile. But the reason I'm making this video actually isn't to tell you that. This is going to be a little bit of a personal video, and actually I'm a little nervous. I usually don't get nervous when I'm making these videos, and I don't get nervous when I put stuff on social media or I send stuff out to you. But this one's going to be a little bit personal, and it's about the reasons I do what I do, and it's about the reasons for fitness. And you can see me right now making this video from my classroom, and pretty much every single day for this entire school year my process has been the same. It's wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I'm in the shower by like 5:32. I sit down, I work for an hour. I get my wife and I both get the kids ready. We get them shuttled off to wherever. I get to school an hour before school to grade papers, to prepare my lessons, to get the classroom ready. I teach all day. I work through lunch. You know, if I have time to squeeze in an hour workout, I go for it. And I don't get to bed. I get home and I start working on this job, helping you guys and helping my clients out. And I usually don't get to bed until about 9:30. And that's every single day, 5:30 until 9:30. And that's okay. It's not something I'm complaining about. It's not something I'm upset about. I'm blessed. I'm totally blessed to be able to do that. I know there's a lot of people that would be very thankful to be in this position. But there was an article that came out this week by Robbie Farlow about why he does what he does, and it kind of struck a chord with me. And I'll link to this article in the email so that you can take a read if you wish. And oh man, did it strike a chord with me. It was about the reasons that he does what he does. And the reasons I do what I do, I can mask the reasons and pretend that the reasons why I'm so passionate about this, about starting this business, about fitness, about staying healthy, about looking good and feeling good. I can say it's for health, but that's a front. I could say it's to look better. There's a little bit of truth to that. It's good to look better and feel confident in yourself, but that's a front too. You can say it's to make money. That's also a front. Money's just a byproduct of the work that you do and the value that you provide to others. That's not really what drives me. What drives me, what keeps me awake at night, what makes me think, oh, can you do this or not? And it gives me that little extra. It has nothing to do with my kids. It has nothing to do with my wife. It has nothing to do with my quality of life. Now, all those things are affected by honing in my own fitness and my own health and starting my own business and becoming more successful and growing organically. All those things do improve, but that's not what drives me. And what drives a person, what drives a man, what drives a woman, and the things that drive you, those are the things that they mess with your mind. They haunt you. They keep you up. And you dream about these things. Your eyes pop open and you stare at the ceiling, and you just wouldn't dare tell anybody. And this is something that I don't think I've told anybody. what drives me most is insecurity. And what drives me most is the dumb mistakes that I've made in the past and the opportunities that I've let fall by the wayside because of my own immaturity. Let me give you a few examples of these things. Well, when I was in school, when I was in high school and when I was in college, I didn't really take my education seriously. Luckily, I was always very smart and I was able to get by on natural talent. But to me, it was just like whatever, just get me through school. If I got an A, great, and sometimes I got an A just on natural ability. If I got a B, great. If I got a C, great. If I got a D, like whatever, like just get me closer to graduation, get me out of here. And it wasn't until like towards the very, very end of my college experience that I started taking school more seriously. And that just seemed like a missed opportunity to me to not do as good as I should have done because I had the talent to do it and I had the ability to do it. And excuse me, and that eats at me. I also am a big guy, as you know. I'm 6'8", currently weighing in around 230 pounds. But that's big. It's big. It's strong. And I played high school athletics. I played basketball and I played baseball. And I decided to play a little bit of baseball in college. I quit playing basketball, but I didn't take it that seriously either. I was way more interested in drinking, in staying out too late, in partying, in smoking, chasing girls, and doing things that would be appealing to a lot of 18 and 19-year-olds. And I went into my freshman year in college as one of the better baseball players. We had some really good baseball players, a couple that played pro actually in my high school, and I was one of the better ones. Of three of us got Division I scholarships, and I was one. And I 6'8", I could throw the ball over 85 miles an hour. I thought maybe I'll develop a little bit, end up with a 93 mile an hour fastball, and end up in the majors. And that's why I chose baseball over basketball. But none of those things are going to happen if you don't take it seriously. I didn't take it seriously. Like I said, I skipped a lot of classes, stayed up way too late, didn't perform my best, didn't take the off season seriously, put on pounds, drank too much, smoked too much, I got caught up in the lifestyle. And my freshman year I redshirted, and my sophomore year I basically got kicked off the team. The coach said, "You're not going to play anymore if you stay. You can stay, you can keep your scholarship, but you're not going to play anymore." And that was tough. That was tough to handle. And it was tough because being an athlete is who I was, and I was kind of went off to college with these high hopes and aspirations, and they didn't pan out, and it was because of me. It was because of nothing else. It was me. I messed up. I made poor decisions. I will forever have to look back and look at that time and think, what if I would have just gone to bed each night at 10 o'clock? And what if I would have busted my ass and done extra work and gone and gotten extra instruction and tried to eat healthy and not drank and done all those things that I should have done? What would have happened? I mean, I'm 34 right now. I turn 35 next Saturday. I mean, would I be on the Tigers, the Cincinnati Reds? Would I be at the tail end of a major league career with $50 million in the bank? I'll always have that what if. Because I was told I wasn't good enough. And I can't say that I left it all on the table. Oh man, does that eat me alive. And it gives you the feeling of not being good enough. And it's still, I have dreams about that. I have dreams that I'm pitching and my coach is in my ear barking at me, yelling at me, calling me worthless, calling me a piece of shit, telling me that I'll never amount to anything. I have dreams of that all the time. I'm 34 now, almost 35. I stopped playing baseball when I was 20, 14, 15 years ago, and I still have dreams of that. It haunts me. That can haunt you, and that'll never leave you. The feeling of what if I would have given it my all? What if every ounce of energy, every little piece of me, what if I had just poured it into, I left it all on the table every single second that was available? What if you just threw yourself in there and you gave yourself to every single ounce, every shred of anything that you have? What would happen? And I can't say that about that portion of my life. Also, my father, I wonder if he's going to watch this. I know Mom's on the mailing list. Hi, Mom, how you doing? I wonder if you'll show this to Dad. My dad is not a tough person to please. He was very understanding with that, kind of let you live your life, but he was a tough person to impress. And nothing is serious to my dad until this starts going on, until money starts going on. And when I started this little fitness thing, I guess in a weird kind of way, I wanted to impress my dad. I wanted to build something. Like everyone wants to impress their dad, right? Everyone. Not my mom. I love you, moms. Mom's always impressed. I mean, I could go pick up a 5-pound dumbbell and go, "Brrr," and mom would be like, "Oh, that's my boy. I love him," right? But not dads. Like you actually have to do something to impress dads, and I'm kind of the same way with my kids. Anyways. It's about a year or so into me starting my own fitness business, and we had a party for one of my kids' birthdays, and we were on the back porch, and a buddy of mine, Dustin, he showed up, and he had a tank top on, looking all cut up. He not only was he a buddy, he was a client of mine. And my dad says, "Dang, Dustin, what have you been doing? You look great." And Dustin goes, "Well, yeah, thanks to your son." And my dad looked at him and goes, "What the hell are you talking about? What does he have to do with anything?" And Dustin looked at him and went, "He's my coach." And my dad kind of went, "Oh, yeah, all right." And I'm just like, I mean, I'm doing that. Like, you can't put two and two together. Like, I'm good at this. I'm going to make this work. And I didn't say anything. I'm not going to sit there and whine and cry to my dad. But that's like moments like that, like he doesn't even realize he did it. Dad, if you're watching, you didn't realize he did it, and that's okay, because that drives me. When something like that happens, I'm like, "Ooh, you some bitch, I'm gonna do this and nobody's gonna stop me." And if it doesn't happen, then it's not gonna be because of my lack of effort. I can't go through life anymore thinking, what if? I can't look back at this moment, this March 17th, 2016. I can't look back and say, "Oh man, I rested, I sat back." And maybe that's what you need. Maybe that'll put you over the hump. If you're struggling to lose fat, you're struggling to gain strength, you're struggling to do what you want to do, you're struggling to start your own business, your own side hustle, your own side gig, improve your relationships, no matter what it is, do you want to go forward 10 years from now, look back and say, "I didn't give it my all"? Because I've done that too many times in my life. I've done that way too many times. And this is one thing, this is one time, this is one piece where I'm creating everything. And I am not going to look back when I'm 55 and think to myself, what if you would have tried harder? I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you before too long.